folding up a tapestry today. It's folded in half, then folded in quarters. Now I'm making my airplane folds. Trying to smooth out all the wrinkles. Alright, next I'm going to turn that over. Careful doing this or you will have to fold it again. This is where I messed up last time. Had to start this one over. Folding anyway. Alright, so now we go back to our airplane folding and make this side look like the other. Hold in the corner. Fold up towards the middle. Get your wrinkles out. And then, once again, fold the whole thing towards the middle. Make sure there are no wrinkles in there, and when you feel them, put your hand in and smooth them out. In fact, a couple of times when I've made mandalas, I ironed this portion in order to make sure it was all smooth. But I've gotten a little better at folding. So I'm not going to use the iron. Next, I'm going to draw a pattern on and tie it up. Notice my airplane folds all the way down. The thick sides have 2. The thin sides have several. It's supposed to look that way. Next I'm going to draw on where I want my sinew lines. I believe I will do this using the hot water irrigation method that I learned watching Raya's tie-dye. She is fantastic at doing tapestry mandalas. If you haven't checked her out, I suggest you do so. She's a very good teacher. I have learned a lot from her and I appreciate it. Alright, next I'm going to fold this up. If you move the project, move the whole thing. I am using sinew today because I like white lines on my tapestries. So I'm going to start by tying off one small fold at the tip. And then I wrap around several times, and I've got this going the wrong direction for me to wrap. Then I can do it. Alright, I'm going to leave the sinew on that side because my next sinew line is going to start from that side. And I'm going to make a fold on this line. Leaving a little space where my sinew isn't pulled tight in between. I'm going to hold it with my finger while I wrap it with my other hand. See, I can pull it tight without making a white line in between that way. And I want this one on that side, where the next fold will come in. It's a good idea, if you're going to use hot water irrigation, to have it boiling on the stove at this point. Alright, now I have the water on boiling. I can continue tying. Notice I'm picking this up so that every fold in the pattern is in the line. Sure, I'm glad soda ash helps keep the fold together as I'm working with it, because sometimes I let go of it and it doesn't go back. I'm really glad. And by the way, this is a Crayola marker that's washable that I drew the pattern on with. I used it because it's a washable marker that I had here at the house. And I've used it in the past, and it does wash out, so that's a good thing. does take a while to fold these up. It's a big piece of cloth, and it'll take a while to dye it, even though I'm using the hot water irrigation method, which makes it a lot faster than if it was going to cure with liquid dye. Notice that when I pulled that tight, I had my thumb right here so that it wouldn't take my loose space out in between my places I'm dyeing. Last line. These are big, thick folds. That is one reason I'm doing hot water irrigation. The big, thick folds tend to leave white, a lot of white, if you don't get good saturation with liquid dye. But with hot water irrigation, you are forcing the dye down inside those big, deep folds. I'm going to do one more line, gather these sections at the end, or to pleat fold these sections at the end, excuse me. And one last line of sinew, and I'll be finished tying off. Here's my mandela type tapestry tied up and ready to dye. Doing it. usually don't do spam when we're recording.